So remember if you saw my episode with the tofu presser? So I figured out how to use it because I watched another video. Sometimes you got to watch a million times before you can figure it out. Anyways, so it's time for the unveiling. Let's see. I've had it in the refrigerator all day. And what's nice, I don't know if anybody of you remembered, it was all crumbly, the last one I got. So nice, lots of, there's some water in here. I'm gonna empty that out. And I'm gonna make baked tofu. So I'm gonna empty this out. Oh, I'm supposed to pat it. I forgot about that. Let's pat it. I'm running out of paper towels. Pat. I'm assuming you pat it with a paper towel. They don't tell you. I need to know everything. You can't just assume I know what to use when you pat it. Anyways, so now we'll cut it. Let's see how it cuts. Let's grab a nice big knife. Can you see it okay? Right? So not crumbly. And we're going to, oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, so I'm gonna make baked tofu sticks. Because last time, even though they were crumbly, they were very good. And I've got this seasoning with, it's the chick seasoning, so it tastes like chicken and nooch. So I've got that in there, and I'll just dip it and bake it, and let's see what happens. I meant to mention, if any of you saw my parchment paper situation, I told you I had to cut it down. I think I got the size that's too big. I bet there's a smaller size in parchment paper, like there is in tin foil and wax paper and things like that. So I'm gonna have to look for the smaller size because this is way too big. But I'll use it for now, and I'm gonna start dipping my tofu sticks. So I can't cut very well. I mean, very perfectly or evenly, but that's okay as long as I'm cutting them. I want to show you what I'm doing. So I'm just taking a piece and then just dipping it into the seasoning and then putting it on the tray. We'll see what happens. Okay, so those are in the oven, and it's supposed to be 40 to 50 minutes. I'm just gonna do 30. I mean, it seems like a long time for these little tiny things, but we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I wanted to mention this book, Healthy Vegan. I've had this book for a long time, and I never really knew what to do with it. I got this book because I took a couple classes with this guy, and he actually put my name in the book because I encouraged him. I kept saying, you need to write a cookbook. You know, everything he made at the classes were amazing and easy, but yet I was so incompetent, I still couldn't do anything. So now that I am getting a little bit more competent and understanding of recipes and ingredients and what to do, I took a look at this today and I love it. There's so many wonderful things that I'm going to attempt to cook. There's broccoli, it's all whole food, plant-based. And and there's a lot of things in the beginning that are very educational and knowledgeable. And he talks about, what supplies, to have in the kitchen and whatnot. But it's Colin McCullough, and he has a YouTube page. This is on Amazon, and he has a Facebook page. He has some really cool videos demonstrating some of these recipes. So highly recommend it. The Healthy Vegan Cookbook by Colin McCullough. So I need to go make my chocolate balls now. Talk to you later. So the tofu is still cooking. I made my chocolate balls. Now I know Kathy from the Plant Life Journey Retreat would say, make them bigger, but they was like, I was lucky that I could make them like this. They were barely sticking. So I need to add something like fruit next time or something more liquidy to keep them together, but they're not bad. I have to put those in the refrigerator or the freezer or both. But I also wanted to just mention that I cannot believe I am using a food processor. Before attending the Plant Life Journey Retreat in Michigan, where I learned how to do all this stuff, I never even knew what a food processor was. I heard about it, I heard of them, but I did not know what it was, did not know what it did. And now I actually use one. It's kind of, again, a miracle, really a miracle that I'm doing any of this. I have to say though, the cleaning up is kind of exhausting. I have to take another shower. I already took one shower. I'm sweating more now than I do when I go line dancing. I need a fan in the kitchen, I think. But it really is very satisfying. And I'm gonna pause the recording, and pretty soon those baked tofu should be done, and then that'll be it. So I'm still waiting for the tofu to finish, but I wanted to share with you something. So you don't have to, I'm learning that you don't have to cook everything. Nothing has, you can, there's a lot of quick things we can do, and I need to learn more of them. But last night I got this is jackfruit, and you just open it up. You don't even have to drain it or anything, at least I don't think so. And you can just pour it out, it's already seasoned. They come in different flavors. And then I took a bag of corn from the plain corn, no oil or butter added to it, frozen corn, and I microwaved it. And then this is leftover, and I made, that's all I had. Now it would be good to throw in some more vegetables, but that's what I had. I don't really like this very much, kind of forced it, but I do like jackfruit with barbecue sauce. So I do have canned jackfruit. And I learned that whole recipe through Plant Life Journey. And so that I'm excited about making. It tastes just like meat. So it's just something very quick. Wanted to share that with you. And let's, a few more minutes and we'll see how the baked tofu came out. Well, the tofu's still baking, but they're almost done. And so I took them out. Want to show you. Look how they do look very good, don't they? And that's a little one. That's one that's a little bit bigger. So let me taste it. A little hot. Tastes like chicken, but better. It's good. So very good. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.